Bourbon fans, YouTube watchers, it's Deck Night on the Rocks. I'm Homer.
I'm Amy.
And we're going to try 10, 13, and 15 Russell's Reserve. We're not going to compare them. We're not going to try to figure out which one's which. We're not going to say which notes or which who, what the hell ever. All we're going to do, yeah, we're going to do that shit, but we're not going to make a big deal out of it. All we're going to do is have her tell us which one she likes better, because I know which one's in which glass, and yes, I am not going to screw it up this time. And she does not. So she's just going to say which one she likes better. And we're going to see if the 15 that costs $300 retail is worth or better than the 10 that cost $49 retail. That's what we're going to find out tonight. And then we got the 13 in the mix because hell, it might be the best anyway at $250 at retail. But that's retail because that sumbitch is around $600. That sumbitch is around $600. And this is still $49, no matter what you do. So we're going to find out right now if all the secondary horse shit really makes a difference.
Well, hello, everybody. What are we going to do today? Well, Homer over here says that we're going to see which one is better. No matter what it is, I don't know which is which. And we're just going from Russell's 10 to 13.
And 15.
And 15. Yeah, because that's how that goes.
Yep. So we got the 10, the 13, and the 15. So the only reason why we have a 13 and 15 is because Dave helped us out. Because Dave has friends around the world and connections, and they get bottles that we don't get, and he let us buy one from him. And thank you, Dave, for not charging us secondary prices.
Thank you, Dave. House of Bourbon. Make sure you look him up.
Just House Bourbon.
House Bourbon. Look him up.
So yeah,
it'd be better if it was House of Bourbon.
Well, he didn't do House of Bourbon because not because of Justin's House of Bourbon, but it's referring to give me your house bourbon, give me your house vodka, your house wine.
Oh, I did not put that together.
That's what he means by that. Anyway,
there you go, Dave. I'm promoting all the way. They all know about you now.
Dave stuck his tater sticker on our Russell's 15. If you want one of those, you can hit that little QR code there. It'll take you to all his stuff.
But who cares about Dave?
Yeah.
Let's talk about us.
Fuck Dave. Piece of shit. Hey, YouTube watchers. If you're watching this channel, that means you like bourbon, or you like us, or you don't like us, and you're watching. But whatever reasons why you're watching, there's a way you can keep watching.
Like, comment, hit the bell, subscribe, and share.
So whenever you guys hit the bell, that'll give you notifications for whenever we post a video. And the important thing that it does is let you know we're doing a live stream. We typically do our live streams at the end of the month. We always give away bottles of bourbon. If you're looking for bottles, we try to give away some that's not always the easiest to get. You never know, but we always try to give something away at the end of the month. So hit that bell. Make sure you get those notifications so you don't miss out on anything we're doing. Also, lastly is we got this little button down here that says join. You guys can join and be a member, be part of the Deck Night crew. We really appreciate all you guys. We hope to see you around again with your comments and in our live streams.
Join us on our live stream coming up soon.
Keep sipping. See you next time.
How are we going to do this? You want me to nose those bitches now?
You can nose any one of them bitches. You can taste, do whatever you want to do. I know which one's which, and you would know.
Do you know which one's which?
I'm for sure. I know which one's
100% sure.
Yep.
Because I don't see any notes.
Nope, I got it. It's right here. Steel Trap.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Steel Trap's fucking rusty. Like, the Steel Trap's like a 1960s Ford Bronco. The bottom's rusted out of it.
Hey, that
Do we want notes?
Bronco.
Do you want notes at all? Let me pull up the Breaking Bourbons.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's see what's going on. Ooh, these noses are completely different.
Well, there's a 3 to 5 year difference. So what one? Well, I'll just go ahead and read them all.
Well, I don't know what
I know we don't,
so
we can't. We're just going to start from the 10 and work our way up because.
Well, you can't, because then I might know which one. You can't do it that way.
Well, then why the hell am I bringing up notes?
Don't bring up notes. Okay, so let's just go with which one I like nosing better.
Okay, which one snoots better? Which one of these bitches? Well, let's go into some little details here. Russell's Reserve 10 year is 10 years old, and it is a 90 proof. Its age statement is 10 years.
Oh, really? Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe. 75% corn, 30% rye, 12% malted barley. The retail price that they have stayed on here is $38, but this might be an old page for them. All right, Russell's Reserve 13 is 114.8 proof. This is batch 3, I believe. I don't think the 10 batches.
Video.
But the this is yeah, bad.
Take
I
that
don't
back.
know.
They might be a little similar. And
Well, hopefully. All right, Russell's Reserve 15. This is the first batch because it just came out. It is 117.2 proof, and it is 15 years age stated. How about that?
now, is it true though that it says 15 years? Is it actually
Yes.
15
By
years?
law, it has to be.
So it has to be what's on there. So it can't go over a month or under a month.
No. It has. It says 15. That means the youngest bourbon in the bottle is 15 years. If it was the youngest bourbon in the bottle was 14 years and 11 months and 30 days, and it would be a 14-year bourbon. So it could have 25-year bourbon in it. But if it has a one drop of 15, then it's considered a 15.
Okay, so I want to go ahead and tell you what I think just on the nose.
All right, you're going to tell me which one's which?
Yep.
Oh, we weren't going there, but let's see.
Just on the nose, I want to go for it because I think I know. This one, I guess you can't tell me if it's true or not.
No, I can't.
But this one is the youngest. This is a 10-year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm going to state this one, the last one, and this being the 13, 15, 13, 10.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say right now.
All right, still-
Because,
I'm still trapping that. I remember that information.
you want to write that down?
Nope, we got it.
I always think that the youngest one smells, smells younger. Smells, it doesn't have as much.
What does younger smell?
I'm trying to tell you.
No, you say it smells younger. What is your definition of younger for bourbon? Yeah, I know you were going to tell me, but I wanted
Now
to
my thoughts off.
I wanted to preface that with
I'm
running a show here. I'm running questions.
Okay, my opinions are I don't like younger. I really have to have a bourbon that is aged over. I like 10-year and above. I don't like it to be less than 10 years.
10 years.
True. When it's younger and it smells and tastes, it tastes and smells weaker. And it has those not mature smells. It hasn't
Are you saying, okay, look,
everything I'm saying
you're
is
saying,
what it is.
You're saying nothing, Kamala.
I am. I'm not saying a thing. But it's got younger smells.
I'm going to take a video of Kamala and put it next to you and be like, so what we're going to do, I was born in a small town and raised to work hard, and we're going to work together to do it better.
All right, I get it. Okay.
So what is young? Is young mean like certain types of notes that aren't present in higher bourbons, like
less
old,
less leather?
Now, to me, it's like the earth tones are missing in young bourbons.
Okay.
Leather, oak, wood, peats, stuff like that. The younger ones tend to be more fruity.
Like a gnat.
I don't know what the fucking gnat means.
I always go, and I'm sure I've said this before, when I love wine. So when I drink a wine, and if I smell, and old fruit sitting around, and there's gnats, you get that smell.
It's the fruit, not the gnats.
I know, but when you see gnats, it automatically
goes
to me.
Okay, so what she's smelling is a putrid type of rotted smell of fruit, which we all know that smell. It's
a
like
gnat.
It's not a gnat. They're just there. Gnats don't have smells unless you mush one and smell it.
I can't stand it.
Oh my god, she's crazy. All right.
But a good wine doesn't smell like that.
So let's move on.
So let's go to the
Amy's
taste.
definition of smelling.
Right here.
So I like this one. This one's good. Tastes good. It smells good.
How do you know? You haven't even done it.
I just tasted it.
I
tasted it before you started that rant of nonsense.
Oh, well, have you tried the other ones?
I have not. I didn't
but
say
you
this
know
one.
what's in it.
I didn't say it was the best. I said I
like
this one.
Okay.
Swear to God, I'm sitting next to Kamala Harris right now.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? All right. Woo! That's got a little spice in it. It's got some. Woo! Getting it.
You sure you want to do some water first?
Yeah, let me do some.
Let me say this since I brought up.
I don't remember what Russell's.
Since I brought up Kamala Harris, I'm sure sitting here next to Donald Trump drinking bourbon would probably not be an enjoyable experience either.
That's true. Neither. I don't want to sit to any of them.
Now, if he just sat back, chilled, and was hanging out like a dude, he'd probably be pretty cool. But if he was like sitting there trying to educate me,
he knows those bitches.
If he was trying to be like all educated, well, this is what with this bourbon here, you're smelling You know, I smell bourbon better than everybody else smells bourbon. I'm the best bourbon smeller there is. These bourbons, and I make bourbon. I've made a lot of bourbon in my time. I'm not really good at Donald.
No, you're not, but it's funny.
Joe, you could do nothing to me. I would hurt you severely, and everyone here knows it. I would beat Joe's ass.
If he was just sitting there drinking bourbon with me, like talking like
It'd be
man shit,
enjoyable.
it'd probably be fun. But if he was sitting there trying to give me a fucking political speech, I'm tough.
I bet he could laugh with it.
Just leave.
He could laugh.
Probably.
I don't see Mom being able to laugh.
No. She doesn't seem like fun.
But they all got to get their
Yeah,
jiffy
whatever.
somewhere.
Burbs.
Burn and burn. This one's not as much burn to
No
me.
Bernie. Well, this one's a lot lower proof. It's only 90 proof. This is 114, and this one's 117.
So you're telling me that?
No, I'm telling you that this is 90 proof. This is 114. This is 117. So your spiciness.
Maybe, not always.
No, that's true. Doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of lower proof ones that have a good spice to them. Not called Basil Hayden. Basil Hayden has no spice to it at all. It's 80 proof.
I sort of like Basil Hayden.
Oh, it's good for 80 proof.
Oh, shoot.
So, are you going to try to tell me which one's which by taste now, since you did it with nose?
Yeah. This is hard.
That's so good.
Shoot. This is really hard. I actually am having a hard time.
Will be later.
Maybe if you keep drinking. Another one. Maybe if wait, hold on.
You keep drinking. If I keep drinking, it won't be hard later.
All right.
I wasn't paying attention to that one.
They almost all seem
It's hot. It's burning the tongue.
the tongue.
The tongue.
I'm not getting any tongue. I get it in the back end.
Shit on a biscuit.
I'm going this still younger. I'm sticking. This is your 10.
Now remember, the point here is not to tell us which one's which. Just tell us which one's better in order. You're blinding them. Which one's better?
Oh, is that what you're wanting?
We had that discussion at this video.
But I like knowing what's right. I like wanting. I want to be right. I don't care about what's better. I want to be right.
Well, you are right when you say what's better because it's your opinion, so it's right.
I want to match them.
Okay.
This is a game.
All right. Well, hurry up. This video's taking too long. Damn camera might be turned off by now.
Well, I think I'm sticking with this one. Is my favorite out of all of them, and I'm going to stick with. I think I'm sticking with the smell and the thing, but I like this one better.
All right. So you're saying this one's 10. You're saying this one's 13, and you're saying that one's 15.
And I think I like this on the smell
And that's what you said.
and the taste better than
And
all
that's
of them.
what you said for the smells too.
Yeah, same exact thing.
And is that your order of like? So this is the best, this is the second best, and this is the
Yeah,
least.
I guess that's why I did it that way. Yes. Da-da-da-da, am I right?
100% right on nose, on taste.
Nuh-uh, really?
That's exactly right.
Oh my gosh. Is it? No, seriously?
Yeah. 15 went in the tall cup, 13 went in this regular cup, and 10 went in the short cup.
Oh my. You've heard it from me. Get your opinions from me. Because I know. And I really didn't know.
She had no idea. I poured this shit like 3 hours ago, and that wasn't that long ago.
That just proves I know what I'm talking about.
She
Yay! Dave and Nate. Did you see that? I did that. I'm so proud of myself. But it was really, I think, I don't know, because your mind does play games. I know I want the older one. I know that I like older ones. So did I like it because I thought it was older? I don't know. But I'm so right.
But something in there, what you tasted and smelled, made you believe that that one's older than that one.
Because of the maturity of it. Because it didn't smell or taste like gnats. And that is how my brain works.
This doesn't smell or taste like gnats either. These do taste differently, and they do taste older because they have more of a wood, leather, natural earth tone smell to it, even though this one has a lot of cherry flavor to it. Not as much as most people say to me, but it is fruity more than this one. This one's more oaky and leathery. This one's got a lot of fruit notes, and this one here I think it's more of the original natural bourbon taste of the vanilla and caramels with a hint of age. Like a little bit of oak and leather, but not as much as these two.
Yeah.
Which this one here,
This is just more complex.
what I think makes this one better than this one is it's got the age. Like I said, this has a hint of age. This is just the complexity steps up. So it has more to it, but it really pulls more of a fruit forward flavor. Mm-hmm. A sweeter fruit like the cherries. And then this one here becomes even more complex and it levels out the cherry, but you still have the basic flavors, but what leans forward on it is the age, the oak and the natural earth tone stuff.
And to me, I 100%, the older it gets, I think it brings forth more complexity. And I love that all about feeling. And it's not just hitting one note. It changes throughout your lips to your throat. So loving it. And price difference.
So like I said, retail, this is $49, this is $250, this is $300.
And can you get Russell's 10 anywhere?
Basically anywhere you want it.
Every state?
As far as I know. It doesn't
And then
mean
Russell's
true.
15 is like impossible to get. Russell's 13
Well,
is pretty impossible.
North Shore, Camel Station just got one each.
Of the 15?
Yep.
The 13 is still really hard to get.
I've never seen one on the shelf.
So, yeah.
I've seen them on behind the shelf for $500. And I don't even see them that often.
So get your hands on one, and pretty good. I do say
She
myself.
said get her hands on one, but I don't know how in the hell you're going to do it because it's impossible to get. You guys know about, those of you who watch know about the relationship I have with North Shore and the stuff that they let me buy and the stuff that I've had opportunities to get, and that one has never been an opportunity. And they got one the other day, and there was somebody there that had a higher priority than me to get it, which is fine. I don't mind that. That's how shit works. I'm not the most important person they have in that store. So I'm cool with that. But I didn't get it. That's the way it goes. But see, Dave, on the other hand, the reason he got a 15 is because he knows people. He works in multiple states. He has different states he works in, and he has people that work with him or for him or however the dynamic is. And he heard, so Ohio is a state-controlled state, and they do informational drops. They're doing drops, and they release an hour in advance, I think. Brandon, who watches our videos, he's an Ohio guy, probably correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's an hour notification before what is being released that day. So obviously we can't drive from Knoxville to Cincinnati in an hour, so by the time we got there it'd be gone. But Dave did call his friend and say, hey man, take your ass to the liquor store and pick me up a couple of these 15s.
So you really got to know some people everywhere.
Yeah.
In order to get anything, I think, and that goes with any kind of business atmosphere, get your networking going. Go make some friends. Go talk it up. So, on that note, this right note,
yeah. Well,
we're going to end this.
Well, before we end it, what do we think
Gotta
about? What do we think about this bourbon?
I've always liked Russell's. Do I like it as much as anything rare breed or some other things that I like? Russell's I like Russell's. It's never been, I'm going to go grab the Russell's. Yeah. But to you, you love Russell's.
To pick up the pace, is this worth $49?
Yes.
Is this worth $250?
No.
Is this worth $300?
Yeah.
If they were on the shelf every day, would you be upset with keeping one on the bar at $250? But not being an everyday, I go buy this bottle once a week type deal, but just to have one.
I would keep it.
This one. Keep it.
I would keep it.
All right. So Russell's Reserve bottles.
I wouldn't mind that going away.
Russell's Reserve, good stuff. It's worth $49. If it's on your shelf, you want to try something you haven't tried it, I would suggest trying it. If you have an opportunity to buy a shot or have a friend who has one, you should definitely try these. If you have an opportunity to get one at retail, you should do that. Outside of that, I like everything Wild Turkey does, so I'm biased. All right. Anything else?
All right. Well, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, share,
and make sure you give us comments. Comment, and hit that bell because we're going to be doing live streams. We're not going to be doing notifications on it soon.
So make sure to get into those giveaways.
Turn it on, and you're going to get notified. If you don't have the bell hit, you won't get notified. You won't have the opportunity to win all the free bottles we give away.
And giveaways are free. You just have to come in, say hello to us, and we put you in the to the wheel. So we will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for coming and joining us.
All right.
Keep sipping.